Hey, how's it going, Bible Talk family? Welcome back to Bible Talk with BW. I have a little bit of time left from my lunch, so I just wanted to share a quick video while I have a little bit of time. I know it's been a little while. I was thinking today, I got caught up. I've been mowing every day because my hand's still recovering. But I was just caught up in listening to different short news articles or different, people talking about the news, what's going on in the world. And there was a couple guys I was listening to, and then when I got done, I just thought to myself, man, that didn't improve my life in any way, shape, or form. I just wasted time listening to this news. There's nothing I can do about the news. And really, all it did was want me to cause a division. If you notice, the news, especially today, is very divisive. It's this group versus that group. It's Democrats versus Republican. It's a lot of stories that are made to make you think the other side is bad and my side is good. And when I got done listening to the news, I just felt so empty. And so it kind of compelled me to want to share good news. I want to share good news. And the good news I want to share is found in Matthew 28. And this is the only news that has really impacted my life and has really changed how I see the world, changed how I treat people. Nothing I hear on the radio or on a podcast or on YouTube, and no news I hear from Fox or CNN has impacted my life other than caused me to have bitterness towards a group of people, and then afterwards I just don't feel good about it. So I make an effort to turn off the news and focus on the Lord, focus on my neighbors, the people around me, because that's what Jesus told us to do. But the good news I want to share is found in Matthew 28. It says this: after the Sabbath, at dawn, on the first day of the week, Mary Magdalene and the other Mary went to look at the tomb. There was a violent earthquake, for an angel of the Lord came down from heaven, and going to the tomb, rolled back the stone and sat on it. His appearance was like lightning, and his clothes were white as snow. The guards were so afraid of him that they shook and became like dead men. This phrase, became like dead men, is interesting to me because why did they become like dead men? And I suggest that the angels didn't do anything to them, but just the fact of how pure these angels were caused these guards to become like dead men. She just talked a lot about turn the other cheek, and so I don't think these angels said something to them or did something. It was strictly because of how pure they were. Sorry, different study for a different time. The angel said to the woman, "Do not be afraid, for I know that you are looking for Jesus who was crucified. He is not here. He has risen, just as he said." So it's almost as if they're saying, you guys shouldn't have known this was going to happen. He told you that he was going to rise from the dead. You should have known this to be true. Come and see the place where he lay. Then go quickly and tell his disciples. I love that. Come and see, then go and tell. That is what Jesus does to us. Once we see Jesus, then we go and tell. Come and see, then go and tell. Those two things are important. Then go quickly and tell his disciples, he has risen from the dead and is going ahead of you into Galilee. There you will see him. Now I have told you. So the women hurried away from the tomb, afraid yet filled with joy, and ran to tell the disciples. I love that. Oh man, so good. Suddenly Jesus met them. Greetings, he said. They came to him, clasped his feet, and worshipped him. Then Jesus said to them, "Do not be afraid. Go and tell my brothers to go to Galilee. There they will see me." I love that the angels told them, but Jesus couldn't wait to see. So he came and he showed himself to the Marys. And, you know, he said, go tell my brothers I'm back. And I love that he wasn't mad. He didn't come in vengeance, because if you guys remember in the garden, every disciple fled. They all booked it. They ran when Jesus was arrested, you know. But he came back and said, my brothers, go tell my brothers. And this is the good news. The fact that we get to go and share that Jesus is risen. That's life-changing. The fact that he died on the cross, the fact that he took our punishment, and that through him we can be seen as righteous. That's life-changing. And then we get to go into all the world. And that word go, when Jesus tells them to go in the next few verses after that, it means as you go. So as you're living throughout your life, wherever you're at, just share the good news. And that's the good news that can have lifelong impacting significance on our lives. And as we share, we become more like Christ. But that's what I wanted to share. That's the good news that I really want to talk about. Not so much on the news around us and what people are focused on, but the good news that Jesus is alive. He's on the throne. He's in control. No matter what we listen to, no matter what the world might look like, nothing is out of his hands. And I'm gonna focus on the real good news, the fact that Jesus is alive. And when I do that, I can treat people the way that Jesus told me to. I can love my neighbors. I can love the Lord. All right, well, I appreciate you guys' time to get back to work. And yeah, until next time.